Now, let's see how you ask about the age. Quanti anni hai? Equivalent. How old are you? You will notice right away that in Italian, to ask the age, the verb avere, to have, is used. While in English, to ask the same question, the verb essere, to be, is used. So it's not going to be difficult for you. Just memorize the structure. Quanti anni hai instead of quanti anni sei. Never translate directly from English because the result will be for you quanti anni sei, and that is wrong. You must use the verb to have, avere. So quanti anni hai. Now, you use I when you ask me because no, you use the pronoun tu. So, quanti anni hai is like if you ask this question to someone directly, so you would use tu. So, you know that in Italian, the pronouns can be omitted. So quanti anni hai tu or quanti anni hai. But let's say now you want to ask about Marco's age. So quanti anni, in this case Marco is he, so the verb avere that the form of the avere that you have to use in this case is not I, but is a. Quanti anni ha Marco? Okay, it will be like, how old is Marco? Okay, and so on. Quanti anni ha Maria? She. Oh, now you want to ask, how old are they? In this case, you know that they is loro, so you need the avere form of loro. So if you check the verb avere, the conjugation, you know that loro is anno, so will be quanti anni hanno, and then you can use loro, you can also omit it. Quanti anni hanno or quanti anni hanno loro? How old are they? And so on. Now, how do you answer? So let's start with the first question. Quanti anni hai tu? How old are you? So the answer will be I am, and so now you give the number. In Italian, again, you don't use am, but you use have. So it will be, in this case, io ho. Then you put the number, let's say 20, and then anni. Okay? So the structure is exactly this, is avere when you reply, plus number plus anni. Always anni. You must use the word anni in the question and you must use it in the answer. You can't omit it. It's not like in English, as you can answer I'm 20 or you can say I'm 20 years old. In Italian, you always have to include in your question and in your answer the word anni. Okay, so io ho 20 anni. Avere, number 20, and then anni. Now let's try to answer the other question. Quanti anni ha Marco? In this case, it's not io in the answer, but it will be Marco. Now, what is the form of avere for Marco? For I, you know that is a, so Marco ha. So we already use avere. Now we have to put the number. Let's just pick up a number. Marco ha, let's say 30. And then what you had? Anni. Okay. Same thing will be with Maria. Quanti anni ha Maria? Maria. So what is the form of avere for Maria? Maria is she, so Maria ha, and then the number, let's say 40. 40. And then again, anni. Let's complete, let's answer the last question. Quanti anni hanno loro? So again, loro, you can use it, or maybe you can omit it. So loro hanno, because the form of avere for loro is hanno, and then let's say, I don't know, like 35. 35, and again, anni. Okay, so it's not difficult. Just last thing. Let's try to ask the same question directly to someone, but let's pretend this person is your boss. So you want to ask the question in a formal way. So you know that the formal way for you is lei, and what it will be the avere form for lei. The avere form for lei is a. So it will be the question, quanti anni, and now you need the verb, ha lei. So it will be, how old are you? But in this case, you is formal.